Once upon a time, in a little farm far, far away, there lived a mother duck and her little ducklings. One day, the mother duck laid an egg that was much bigger than all the others. When it hatched, out came a fluffy little duckling that looked very different from the others. While the other ducklings were fluffy and yellow, this little duckling was all gray and fluffy. The other ducklings laughed and teased him because he looked so different. They called him the Ugly Duckling. The Ugly Duckling felt sad and lonely. He didn't have any friends, and he didn't fit in with the other ducklings. He wished he could be more like them, but no matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't change the way he looked. One day, the Ugly Duckling decided he had had enough. He ran away from the farm, hoping to find a place where he would fit in better. He flew and flew, until he landed in a big, beautiful pond. The water in the pond was crystal clear, and the sun was shining brightly. The Ugly Duckling saw a group of swans swimming gracefully in the water. They were the most beautiful birds he had ever seen, with long, slender necks and snowy white feathers. The Ugly Duckling felt hopeful for the first time in his life. Maybe, just maybe, he would finally fit in with these beautiful swans. So he paddled over to them and asked if he could join them. But the swans just laughed at the Ugly Duckling. They told him he was too different and he would never be a swan. The Ugly Duckling felt his heart sink. He turned away from the swans and swam back to the shore, feeling more alone and sad than ever before. Just when the Ugly Duckling had lost all hope, something amazing happened. His feathers started to change. They turned a beautiful shade of white, just like the swans. The Ugly Duckling couldn't believe it, he was finally a swan, just like he had always dreamed of being. The Ugly Duckling was so happy, he forgot all about the other ducklings and the farm. He swam and played with the swans every day, feeling more beautiful and loved than he had ever felt before. The Ugly Duckling lived happily ever after, surrounded by his new friends, the beautiful swans. And he learned that no matter how different you may seem, you can always find your place in the world if you just believe in yourself.